Hi, I'm Dean Jones, President and CEO of Realogic Sotheby's International Realty, and I'm with Ellis McCreadie, who's one of our fabulous brokers. And you know, Ellis, I am so happy to talk to you about the evolution of what's happening here in Snohomish County,
Yes.
and specifically the city of Everett. You're not just a fan, you're actually a resident here.
Oh yes, big believer in this city. I moved here 5 years ago and I knew I liked it, but I just didn't understand how great Everett was until I moved here. And once I did, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this place is not only incredible to live, but like it's a gold mine from an investment standpoint.
It's like the next market to matter, and you spent some time in New York City, Manhattan specifically, and I loved your comment about how Everett is akin to Brooklyn in Manhattan.
Yeah.
You know, Everett is the Brooklyn of Seattle, and it's already starting to evolve that way. There's so much going on with the comprehensive plan and Payne Field, light rails coming in here, just a walk away from where we are here at the Boulevard at Hollowdale. And I want you to speak a little bit about that experience, because as a buyer's agent here at the Boulevard at Hollowdale, you are going to be a docent for all the things that are going to be in the future. And a lot of that was your experience in Manhattan.
Totally. When I first moved to Manhattan, wild. I'd never been in an apartment.
Yep.
I'd been in big cities, but like we're talking like Seattle, Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary.
Yep.
That's about it.
Okay.
And so when I went to Manhattan, it was overwhelming in the best ways.
Right. Well, we know Manhattan, certainly, the Big Apple, and it's very expensive, very crowded, and plenty of hipsters. But what happened when you moved to Brooklyn, and what was that transition? Because I think that could parallel to what's happening in Everett right now.
So it's interesting. When I first moved to Manhattan, it was like, you want to be in Manhattan.
Sure.
That's where the winners are, the ballers. Like everybody wants to experience that. However, what happened during the recession, there was a big exodus where people were moving out there because they're developing Brooklyn. And it is so crazy in the city. A lot of people like to get out on the weekends, whether it's the Hamptons or go up north to Hudson. Brooklyn kind of gives you that. It's got all the conveniences of Manhattan. You have a beautiful city skylight, the parks, but most of the buildings aren't quite as tall. So the green spaces seem more abundant. The buildings are more affordable, so you have a lot of great small businesses or new businesses. The artistry is really there, like very creative. The chefs and the restaurants, they come out with just very unique food.
It reminds me so much, Ellis, of my experience in the mid-90s with Belltown's evolution. I was on the Belltown Business Association. We were a developer of our own tower there, the Concord, right by the Sculpture Park. And in a matter of a decade, it just completely changed. You know? And there was a lot of wealth that was coming into downtown. Obviously, Microsoft was booming. And we had new developments, but it was those first responders, the art galleries, the restaurateurs, the hip hotels, the nightclubs, and then some of the residential services and conveniences. But the advantage that we have here for Everett is all of that's already here.
Totally.
It's just like the demand is catching up to the vision.
Yeah, and what's great about Everett is if you talk to people, like especially in my neighborhood, oh my gosh, people have been there 30 years, 40 years. And when I was growing up, I would meet people like my friend's grandparents and everybody that lived here. My grandparents lived in Everett. And the pride that the locals have of Everett is abundance. Like, it's very clear when you talk to people, they love it. So Everett is like its own rad city, but it's convenient. It's 30 minutes to downtown Seattle.
Hey, I mean, Dick's drive-throughs here, so I mean, that's got to say something.
I could throw a baseball to Dick's from where we're sitting. It's wonderful.
So appreciate you spending time with me and sharing your vision and your passion here at Boulevard at Hollowdale. And as a buyer's agent, you are the perfect choice to learn more about the future. And I'm sure you're very proud to take tours and show all the things that are happening around us in this beautiful city.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.